But where we all want to move towards is this self-authoring stage where you become your own chairman of the board. Hola and welcome to Madrid, Spain, the home of this week's Leaderbite. We are standing in front of the Temple de Bod, which was an Egyptian monument that's now been brought to Spain. And as you can see, the little stones of the Egyptian pieces right there, it reminded me about the adult stages of development that you and I both experience. Now, we know about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The adult stages of development are a little bit different. You and I come out of the teenager years and we move into this self-sovereign stage where everything's about us, the world's still about us, and we're testing our values out around the world about us. And then you move to this socialization stage, the next stage of adult development. And if you can imagine, every one of us have a board of directors in our mind, and when we perform certain behaviors, when we run our mouths about certain values, we test them against the board of directors, the wise people in our lives, to see whether they are truly us. But where we all want to move towards is this self-authoring stage where you become your own chairman of the board and you direct the board based on what you know to be true to yourself as a self-author of your own set of values. Something really interesting to talk to your team about this week, because as we move through our professional lives, we move between these three stages. Think of, I know that when my mother comes into town or certain friends from the past come into town, I may downgrade myself depending on where I am in that social situation. So there's different types of adult development stages. We've got the self-sovereign, we've got the socializing, and then we've got the self-authoring. And if you ever get to this self-transformational stage, that makes you like a Gandhi or a Martin Luther King who gets out there and gets people to follow them, masses of people to follow them based on their sets of values. Excellent idea, and thank you for the Temple de Bod to inspiring the adult stages of development. We'll see you next week somewhere else in the world on Leaderbite. Cheers.